Rain.
I didn't realize it had
Welcome to the Two-Way Street Coffee House. Clap your hands. Welcome. Good to see you. My name's Mark Dvorak, and I just wanted to let you know this is the second Heritage Series concert that evolved just last year, and we had a workshop right in this very room. I think it was the fifth Saturday workshop, and Joel and Jennifer asked me to do a workshop on performing, and part of the exercise was a week later, all of the participants put on a little recital so they could have a week to rehearse what they had learned. And we said, we'll just do it for free, no microphone. And not this many people showed up, but pretty many. And we had the tip jar out, and we raised like $300 for the Two-Way Street Coffee House. So then Joel and Jennifer and I were having lunch last autumn, and we said, well, why don't we do that again? And just to help support the coffee house, and they can buy more T-shirts to sell. They can fix things that need fixing. And so we're so happy you're here to support this historic music venue. 55 years, is that right? How about that? And for years, Dave Humphreys was the director of the Two-Way Street, and he decided to step away about 4 years ago. Is that right? 3 or 4 years ago. And we were lucky that both Joel Simpson of Darien and Jennifer Ashley of, is it Naperville now? Stepped in and are now the co-directors of the Two-Way Street Coffee House, and they do a fantastic job. And they're going to open our program this afternoon. Welcome, Ashley and Simpson.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
That introduction was so impressive. I'm going to do one. She's Jennifer Ashley, 2 first names. I'm Joel Simpson. So
One first name.
thanks for having us here.
Rather be a sparrow than a snail. Yes, I would. If I could, I surely would. I'd rather be a hammer than a nail. Yes, I would. If I only could, I surely would. Away, I'd rather sail away like a swan that's here and gone. A man gets tied to the ground. He gives the world its saddest sound, its saddest sound. I'd rather be a forest than a street. Yes, I would. If I could, I surely would. I'd rather feel the earth beneath my feet. Yes, I would. If I only could, I surely would. Away, I'd rather sail away like a swan that's here and gone. A man gets tied to the ground. He gives the world its saddest sound, its saddest sound. Away, I'd rather sail away like a swan that's here and gone. A man gets tied up to the ground. He gives the world its saddest sound, its saddest sound.
Thank you, everybody. So we're going to do another one. That one was from our record Off to Your Land, which we released in 2019. We're going to do another from that. It's Deep River Blues.
So, Mark taught me this when I was a kid, or at least I heard him play it, and I wanted to try to play it like him, and I didn't play it anything like him. I just made up my own version, and it sounds good enough for now. So he told me it sounds pretty good. You're getting away with it, so keep doing it. So.
Let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Let the rain drive right on, let the waves sweep along, 'cause I've got them deep river blues.
My old gal, she's a good old pal. She looked just like a waterfowl when I got them deep river blues. Ain't no one gonna cry for me. Fish all go out on a spree when I got them deep river blues. Give me back my old boat. I'm gonna sail her if she'll float, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. I'm going back to Muscle Shoals. Times are better than I'm told, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. And if my boat sinks with me, I'll go down, don't you see? 'Cause I've got them deep river blues. I'm never gonna say goodbye, and if I sink, just let me die, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. Oh, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Oh, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Thank you. So we're coming out with a new album hopefully sometime before we die. We've been working on it for a really long time. It's like pre-pandemic, so it's getting to be embarrassing. But the next one coming out is called Hello Mrs. Sun, and it's going to have all originals. So we're going to do a few of those. So this one's called Hello Mrs. Sun. Hello, Mrs. Sun, I haven't seen you in a while. I miss the way that when you're touching me, you always make me smile. You shine as bright as can be, even when you're hidden away. I appreciate you illuminating all my darkness today.
Hello, Mr. Cloud. Oh, you know I need you so. I was just wondering where you made Miss Sun go. Silver linings, the air we breathe, and life you bring through rain. Still at last your overcast does often cause me pain. Sunny, stormy, they love each other so. Are you shining brightly or gloomy as you go? And when I find one when they don't see each other, Mr. Cloud and Mrs. Sun. When they don't see each other, Mr. Cloud and Mrs. Sun. Sun.
Hello, Mrs. Sun, you look so lovely today. From the moment that you rise to the setting of the day, all the colors that you bring and warmth that fills my heart. We all love you, Mrs. Sun, may we never be apart.
Hello, Mr. Cloud, dancing on the wind. You seem a bit happier than you've ever been. I can see you reach for her in the reflection of the moon. Don't you worry, my old friend, she'll be coming back this way soon. When you try to hide with Mr. Cloud and the shadows that he casts, always true, Mrs. Sun shines through, then you see what's real at last. Feeling weak with a day that's bleak and a load that's dragging me down. I can't see, won't you please help me, Mrs. Sun, I need you around. Sunny, stormy, they love each other so. Are you shining brightly or gloomy as you go? When I find you, will you tell me which one? When they don't see each other, Mr. Cloud and Mrs. Sun. When they don't see each other, Mr. Cloud and Mrs. Sun. Sun. Sun.
So my confession is I was thinking about the cliff and how I might introduce this song. And it's about life problems that you might ignore that are a mountain of a problem. And then when you ignore it and you go back to it, it's a cliff. And you're like, wow, I wish I climbed it when it was a mountain. And that was what started this song. But then I was like, did it coincide with my kids turning to teenagers? I mean, because it might have been when I wrote that. And then I
That's
just...
where all this gray hair came
And then, right, this is my gray beard. And then I realized I left my kids in Wisconsin this morning, and I hope they make it home okay.
Well, it's
But that's another story and another day. But there's a lot of cheese. They'll eat stuff, I'm sure, up there. But anyway, but here's the cliff. What once was a mountain is now a cliff so high. This time,
Looking at this cliff makes a mountain seem easy to climb, to climb, to climb. Not looking from above to see if you can fly, but looking from down below, where now it seems so high. Before it was a mountain when I was ready to climb. Now you look again, there's a cliff to climb. Now you look again, there's a cliff to climb. What once was a mountain is now a cliff so high. This time, looking at this cliff makes a mountain seem easy to climb, to climb, to climb. This cliff, it comes from those walls you built inside, that voice inside your head convincing you to hide. Here's what to do, look for that light shining through. When you trust yourself to know what's right. When you trust yourself to know what's right. What once was a mountain is now a cliff so high. This time, looking at this cliff makes a mountain seem easy to climb, to climb, to climb. When you get to the top, don't forget to stop, to see who's with you, to share in that view. Remember the climb, my friend.
someday we'll be right back at bottom again.
What once was a mountain is now a cliff so high. This time, looking at this cliff makes a mountain seem easy to climb, to climb, to climb. What once was a mountain is now a cliff so high. this time. Looking at this cliff makes a mountain seem easy to climb, to climb, to climb. Looking at this cliff makes a mountain seem easy to climb, to climb, to climb, to climb, to climb, to climb.
All right, we got just a couple more for you.
Thank you, each and every one of you, for coming out and supporting this.
Yes, and a big round of applause to all the musicians who are performing tonight who are doing it for free. We all know that being a musician doesn't necessarily always pay a lot. So we really appreciate such wonderful caliber of artists who donate their time to help keep this place going. So it's a great place, and we're honored to be the directors. So thanks for coming. All right.
This next one is going to be on our album too, when it comes out before we die. It's called.
We'll see.
It's called She. She finally found her bones through the dust. Now she understands it's a little trust. She never knew that she would no longer have to feel alone. No more wondering what's meant to be. She finally found a home in love. She's driving when I'm falling asleep, and I trust that she's there to catch me. And she knows she has every little thing she needs, and there's no more searching for a little peace. Ba-dum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. In love, she's driving when I'm falling asleep, and I trust that she's there to catch me. And she knows she has every little thing she needs, and there's no more searching for a little peace. Ba-dum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. She finally found her bones through the dust. Now she understands it's a little trust. She never knew that she would no longer have to feel alone. No more wondering what's meant to be. She finally found a home in love. She's driving when I'm falling asleep, and I trust that she's there to catch me. And I know she has every little thing she needs, and there's no more searching for a little peace. Ba-dum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum.
Thank you. All right, we got one more. Has anybody ever heard of Jenny Benjamin? Anybody? Anybody? Yes, Jenny Penniman is an amazing local singer-songwriter, but she's also a poet, and she writes haiku. And she likes to write haiku. She's got books. She's won awards. She's amazing. You should check it out. She likes to ask her singer-songwriter friends to write songs based upon her haiku. And then she puts on, like, she gets 20 of her friends to do this, and then she puts on a concert every once in a while. And so usually she just reads the haiku, and then the artist performs. So the haiku, well, we can't follow instructions. So she said one haiku, and, we used 4. So, but the main haiku...
Oh, that was narrowed down from like 12.
Right, I know,
It really was.
there were some negotiations in that process. But, so it's the haiku is, tell me your secrets, I will tell you mine, and then we will both be free. So that's what this song is called. It's called Tell Me Your Secrets.
And this is not going to be on our alleged album.
Yes, it is.
It's going to be a single, isn't it?
No.
Oh,
It's on the album.
see, we're
See, we
working
don't even
this
know.
I'm trying to remember it.
I know, me too. I was relying on you. That's too bad.
Truth and half-truth may lie down together,
But
they don't rest easy. When I get to thinking about them, I don't know which to believe. Tell me your secrets, I'll tell you mine, and then we will both be free. All of these voices inside your head and the lessons that they bring. You can learn a lot when you're talking to yourself, just by listening. All of these burdens, we lift them together. Won't you carry them with me? Tell me your secrets, I'll tell you mine, and then we will both be free. Free, both be free, free. We will both be free. Tell me your story, begin at the beginning and leave nothing out. Wisdom, it comes with time, my friend, of this there is no doubt. All of these burdens, we lift them together. Won't you carry them with me? Tell me your secrets, I will tell you mine, and then we will both be free. Free, both be free. Free, we
we'll both be
secrets
secrets freely. I will tell you my 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 secrets freely. I will tell you my
secrets. Tell me your secrets, I will tell you mine, and then we
will both be
free.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. We are Ashley and Simpson. Next up, we're going to have Mr. Jack Kennedy. He is a wonderful singer-songwriter and musician, and he hails from the Lake County area. So he's big up at the Lake County Folk Club. So we are super pleased to have him. So a big round of applause for Jack Kennedy.
I just found out that I'm big in Lake County. So, So I'm going to sing a few songs that I wrote, and so I want you to sing along. You have a problem with that? Piles of paper, telephones, no time to answer. I'm going home, and I'm falling, falling. I'm falling, falling. I'm falling, falling, falling down. A Tuesday morning, just like today, sudden changes, I'm on my way, and I'm falling, falling. I'm falling, falling. I'm falling, falling, falling down. In the heart, it's all a mystery. Something words can't explain. I'm flying, falling into open arms, remembered again and again and again. Your part is falling. Got that locked in? Body weightless, spirit high, a million memories passing by, and I'm falling, falling. I'm falling, falling. I'm falling, falling, falling down. In the heart, it's all a mystery. Something words can't explain. I'm flying, falling into open arms, remembered again and again and again. Please remember, I'm not alone. Hands below me, I'm going home, and I'm falling, falling. I'm falling, falling. I'm falling, falling, falling down. I'm falling, falling, falling down. Thank you. And for those of you listening at home, I didn't hear you. Come on. If Mark's out there in the hall, I told him that I think of him when I wrote this song, or when I hear this song. It's not sentimental or anything, you know. When you are born, you get on a bus to go to heaven, to kingdom come. But the road is closed and there ain't no driver. It's a long, long walk, but you're mighty young. You climb the mountain to the snowy pass, you cross the prairie and the waving grass, you swim the ocean till you're nearly dead. Your destination, better days ahead. You're on a journey, you're on a path. It's 1,000,000 miles if you do the math. Don't need directions or GPS. You just walk ahead and you do your best. You climb the mountain to the snowy pass. You cross the prairie and the waving grass, you swim the ocean till you're nearly dead. Your destination, better days ahead. This is the dance part. Oh, come with me if you are lost. We'll walk together, we'll share the cost. Don't need a Gulf Stream or Greyhound bus. The heaven we seek right in front of us. We climb the mountain to the snowy pass, we cross the prairie and the waving grass, we swim the ocean till we're nearly dead. Our destination, better days ahead. Our destination, better days ahead. Thank you. I grew up in Joliet, and when we moved in a half block away, there was a gravel road that intersected our street, and it just seemed like the end of the world to me. It was so far away, and I refer to that a little bit in this song here. And I'm not sure where the rest comes from. Hear this thumping? Not good to do on this stage. Comes right through. Big things are so much smaller now, it makes me kinda sad. The big old house has shrunk a bit, so has dear old Dad. What used to be the edge of my world was just a block away. How can it be the things I see seem smaller every day? Big things are so much smaller now, I didn't realize. The heroes I adored in youth, one would all be cut to size. I just wanted to be 16, drive cars and go on dates. But now my daughter's 17 and I hate it when she's late. Big things, getting smaller and smaller, little kids getting taller and taller. Time lady on the phone, one day I'm gonna call her, ask her to put me on hold. Big world, getting closer than ever to the edge of a cliff. Never say never, it's a fact of life. I don't know how big things are smaller now. It's a fact of life. I don't know how big things are smaller now. Baggy pants don't fit me now, nor does my tie-dye shirt. The beaded belt I used to wear makes my belly hurt. Years and years of wash and wear have shrunk them quite a bit. Are big things just smaller now, or am I flush? Big things getting smaller and smaller, little kids getting taller and taller. Time lady on the phone, one day I'm gonna call her, ask her to put me on hold. Big world, getting closer than ever to the edge of a cliff. Never say never, it's a fact of life. I don't know how big things are smaller now. It's a fact of life. I don't know how big things are smaller now. It's a fact of life. I don't know how big things are smaller now. How am I doing on time, Joel? Doing great? Okay. Stairway to Heaven, Sympathy for the Devil, anything like that? No. Okay, cool. Do my thing, okay. Well, it brings tears to my eyes to hear you say that, so thank you. I don't remember my old passwords or where I put the lockbox key. I can't remember that old promise of who I said that I would be. I don't remember where I'm going. Can't remember where I've been. Can't recall the thing you told me. Run that by me once again. But I remember how I love you, how good it may feel to have you around, how sweet memories flow so freely in my secret lost and found. I don't remember anniversaries, except they happen once a year. Can't recall a thing you told me, or if I parked the car in here. But I remember how I love you, how good it feels to have you around, how sweet memory flows so freely in my secret lost and found. I don't remember murmur diphthongs or important history days. Can't recall the words of songs or the capitals of states. I don't remember blah, 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 or what I thought I had to say. At the time it seemed important. Thank God you love me anyway. But I remember how I love you, how good it feels to have you around, how sweet memory flows so freely in my secret lost and found, in my secret lost and found. So here's a song you've never heard before, but I expect you to all sing along. I mean, you all look like quick learners. So I wrote this song. It brings back a memory. It was about a memory. When I was a kid, 5 years old, we lived in New Jersey, and we had this big oak tree in our backyard. And there was a wooden fence, a split rail fence back there, and my friends and I used to sit out there and sing cowboy songs. So that's why you should all know it. We sang like cowboys on a split rail fence, singing old Dan Tucker, though it made no sense, singing Red River Valley in the cowboy way. Happy trails to you, yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay-yo, yippee-ki-yay. Come along, little doggies, everything's okay as we ride our palominos, we will find our way. Happy trails to you, yippee-ki-yay. Some of you already know it. Riding across the prairies, far as we could see. And I don't know the words. Singing da 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 da. Come on, you know the words. Da 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 da. Riding across the open prairie, far as we could see. Singing cowboy songs for hours, neath that old oak tree. Yippee-ki-yay-yo, yippee-ki-yay. Come along, little doggies, everything's okay. Riding across the open prairies, far as we could see. I don't know the words anymore. Happy trails to you, yippee-ki-yay. I shouldn't have asked you to sing along. That's throwing me off. More than 40 years have passed now, and we are grown-up men. Wish that we could be together on that fence again, just to have it all remembered, every little thing, just to have the kind of freedom that makes a cowboy sing. Yippee-ki-yi-yo, yippee-ki-yi-yay. Come along, little doggies, everything's okay. As we go on the da-da, we will find our way. Happy trails to you, yippee-ki-yi-yay. Happy trails to you, yippee-ki-yi-yay. Happy trails to you. Thank you. Can I unplug?
You can try. Let's hear it for Jack Kennedy, everybody. So we're going to take about a 10 or 15-minute break. Now is a great time to refill your refreshments. The bathrooms are down the hall and on the left. And when we come back, we have another set with the Woodshop boys and Mark Dvorak. So we'll see you soon.
Without the weed.
Very young. His last show was here in Chicago. Checked into rehab and had a heart attack and died. I used to be
Oh, yeah. I guess you didn't tell me exactly what you're doing.
well, I do trust estates now. I work for law firm in trust estates.
Right.
A lifetime ago, I was drug and alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Which is worse than them to get off on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose the combination of fear and whatever else and money
No, you're right.
Yes, unfortunately, she got stuck on this. Yeah, my fear with the cannabis these days is for the young people, their brains, and then for the lack of productivity,
And a fiddle.
nights for the people that smoke at nights. And,
Oh no, I'm not really a fiddle player. I just pretend.
that I have.
Oh, right.
What are employers doing with pre-employment visitors? Because I gather the THC stays in the fat cells for a long time.
Yeah. Do you play mandolin?
Yeah, not very well. Pretty much everything that's not string.
Yeah, no, I make mostly mandolins, but I play. Stand over here.
Okay, everybody. We're going to get started here in the next few minutes. I wanted to tell you a little bit about some of the things going on at the Two-Way Street. We have a lot of events. We have sing-arounds and song circles, first, third, and fourth Saturdays of the month. The second Tuesdays, but in the summer it's Thursday. We have a song circle, so you can look online for all that. We also, every Friday night for 55 years, we've had music in this room, except not when it's the 4th of July. So there's no concert on the 4th of July. But there's flyers on your table, and there's flyers outside that show all the wonderful events that happen here. We quite literally could not do it without the support of you. We try really hard to support the artists the best we can, so most everything that comes through for ticket sales goes right to the artist. So events like this are really helpful. Like, for instance, our mixer kind of blew up on Friday. So it's very helpful that you guys are all coming out to support, so we really, really appreciate it. So we're going to get started with our second set. I'd like to welcome the Woodshop Boys, so if you could give them a big round of applause.
Thank you.
We got our smallest stages. Yeah. Ready?
Okay.
How can a young man stay at home and a pretty girl
here is Tom Kuhn on the banjo. This is Larry Lindeman on fiddle, and what else as you please. And I'm Lynn Clark, and we are the Woodshop Boys. You all set?
You're all set now.
It's Paradise. When I was a boy, my family would travel down to western Kentucky, where my parents were born. There's a backwards old town that's often remembered so many times that my memories are warm. Oh, Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's cold drink is hauled away. Sometimes you travel right down the Green River, the abandoned old prison down by Adrie Hill, where the air smelled like snakes and we shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles was all we would kill. Oh, Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's cold drink is hauled away. Well, the coal company came with the world's largest shovel. They tortured the timber, they stripped all the land. Well, they dug for their coal till the land was forsaken, and they wrote it all down as the progress of man. Oh, Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's cold drink is hauled away. When I die, let my ashes float down the Green River, and my soul on up to Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise awaiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. Oh, Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's cold drink is hauled away. Mr. Peabody's cold drink is hauled away. It's the sea shanty. It's called Leave Her Johnny. Well, I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow ye will get your pay. It's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow. It's time for us to leave her. Well, the wind was foul and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. She shifted green and none went by. It's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow. It's time for us to leave her. Well, I hate to sail on this rotten tub. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. No grog allowed in rotten grub. It's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow. It's time for us to leave her. Well, we swear by rote for want of more. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. But now we're through, so we'll go on shore. It's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow. It's time for us to leave her. Thank you. Can I get a water?
Thank you.
A water, please?
This is going to be a traditional fiddle tune called Road to Boston. Ready?
I think so.
Next one is a traditional Irish song called Red is the Rose. Red is the rose in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the waters that flows from the Boyne. But my love is fairer than any. Come over the hill, my bonny Irish lass. Come over the hill to your darling. You bring the rose, and I will make the vow, and I'll be your true love forever. Red is the rose in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the waters that flows from the Boyne. But my love is fairer than any. 'Twas in Killarney green woods that we chanced to stray. The moon and the stars, they were shining. The moon shone her rays on her locks of golden hair, and she swore she'd be my true love forever. Red is the rose in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the waters that flows from the Boyne. But my love is fairer than any. It's not for the parting that my sister pains. It's not for the grief of my mother. It's all for the loss of my bonny Irish lass, that my heart is breaking forever. Red is the rose in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the waters that flows from the Boyne, and my love is fairer than any.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
As the Woodshop boys, we tend to make a lot of our instruments. I've made the mandolin, he made the banjo, and Len made this thumper.
Good way to recycle a downspout. Called Drunken Sailor. You know, on the ships, they used to have the old roaring, oaring, and they'd have a cadence going to keep the team going all in one spirit. So between song and percussion, they kept things in tune.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises, early in the morning. Throw him in a barrel with a hose pipe on him, throw him in a barrel with a hose pipe on him, throw him in a barrel with a hose pipe on him, early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises, early in the morning. Throw him in the bed with the captain's daughter, throw him in the bed with the captain's daughter, throw him in the bed with the captain's daughter, early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises, early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises, early in the morning. That's what you do with a drunken sailor. That's what you do with a drunken sailor. That's what you do with a drunken sailor. Early in the morning. Way up she rises. Way up she rises. Way up she rises. Early in the morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We're the Woodshop boys.
would like to welcome Mr. Mark Dvorak to the stage. He has been a fixture at Two-Way Street since it started. So we really, we appreciate him and all he does for not only the Two-Way Street, but also the folk community at large. So let's give it
What do you do with a drunken sailor?
It's supposed to be for after the show. All right, let's hear it from Mark Dvorak.
Ain't no cloudy skies in Pueblo, Colorado. Only sunshine pouring down across the plain. No sad goodbyes in Pueblo, Colorado. I'm headed back to Pueblo once again. Ain't no southern breeze in Pueblo, Colorado. Just a cold, hard wind that never calls you home. No sweet magnolia blossom in the meadow. No kudzu vines a-clinging to your bone. There's a woman out in Pueblo, Colorado. She said she'd like to see me once again. Her eyes are soft as moonlight on the mesa. Her dark hair tumbles down like desert rain. Springtime in the Rockies is just as pretty. There ain't no smoky mountain mist to fill the air. I'm headed back to Pueblo, Colorado. I know in Pueblo she'll be waiting there. I wanna count the stars over Pueblo, Colorado, and close my eyes beneath the western skies. Hear the whisper of the wind song through the shadow, and dream a Pueblo, Colorado lullaby. Ain't no cloudy skies in Pueblo, Colorado. Only sunshine pouring down across the plain. No sad goodbyes in Pueblo, Colorado. Headed back to Pueblo once again. I'm headed back to Pueblo once again. Thank you for coming today. Jennifer made me play the banjo today. How about a hand for them Woodshop boys? That isn't nice, I don't know what is. It's an old song now that when Woody Guthrie and Cisco Houston used to travel together, and they played mostly in union halls. There were no two-way street coffee houses in those days. And they always opened up their concert with this next song because it was a hit song, in the 1930s, written and recorded by the Sons of the Pioneers. And then Cisco went on to California to become an actor. Do you remember the movie Giant? And that fight scene in the cafe at the end? The guy behind the counter is Cisco Houston. See all the things you can learn at the two-way street? So then Pete Seeger comes to New York, and he wants to go out on the road with Woody. And so they do the same thing. They visit all the union halls, and they open with this next tune. It's called Way Out There. And then eventually Woody Guthrie got sick and couldn't travel anymore. And Arlo, his son, had a hit song with Alice's Restaurant. He became a big star and played at Woodstock. And at some point, he and Pete got together and went out on the road. And guess what they opened with? For years and years, they opened with a lonely spot I know, where no man will go, where the shadows have all of the room. I was riding free on the old SP, humming a southern tune. Then a man come along, made me hush my song. He kicked me off away out there. I set down my load in the desert road. I rested my weary legs. I watched the setting sun make the tall shadows run out across the barren plain. And I hummed a tune to the rising moon. She gets lonesome way out there. I closed my eyes to the starlit skies. I lost myself in dreams. I dreamed the desert sand was a milk and honey land. Then I awoke with a start. There was a train coming back on that one-way track, gonna carry me away from here. As she passed me by, I caught her on the fly. I climbed in an open door, and I looked around at the desert ground, a spot I would see no more. As I was riding away, I heard the pale moon say, "So long, pal, it sure gets lonesome here." That's supposed to be imitating a train whistle. And I looked it up one time, and the whole concept of a train whistle is that it blows two tones through the steam whistle. And the tunes, if they're dissonant, they travel further. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. We did our best.
I read a newspaper article years ago in the Chicago Tribune, and it was the story of a man who was out of work because of his plant where he worked in the factory had moved to Mexico. And so he was out of a job, and the front page was divided in half for the Chicago Tribune. And the other side of the story was a man who left Mexico to come to America to work, because even the menial jobs paid better. And it seemed to me that there they were, face to face, and almost asking, which side are you on, right? So the next day I sort of circling words in that article. And the next day I decided in my imagination they would be friends. That's just how I think in the morning. I slept last night on a warm bed, food on the table and a roof over my head, over my head. I dreamed a dream so far away, across the wide Sonora and across the Rio Grande. Rio Grande. I was somewhere beyond the desert sand, looking for the promise of the promised land. I lost my job at the factory, 16 years with the company. The company. They went south of the border, Ramos Arizpe, where the wages are low and the plant runs both night and day. Night and day. And all across the desert, man, there are guards along the border of the promised land. Who crossed the wide Atlantic to find America's shore? Who huddles tonight down by the bridge, so hungry and homeless and poor? My brother who'll light the lamp, who's gonna open the golden door? Open the golden door. Promised my father before he died I would always be faithful, I would always try. Always try. I got kids to feed, I got bills to pay. I can't get ahead, I keep looking for better days. Better days. And it's getting so hard to understand, looking for the promise of the promised land. Across the wide Atlantic to find America's shore. Who huddles tonight down by the bridge, so hungry and homeless and poor? My brother who light the lamp, who's gonna open the golden door? I slept last night in a warm bed, food on the table and a roof over my head, over my head. I dreamed a dream so far away, across the wide Sonoran, across the Rio Grande, Rio Grande. And it's getting so hard to understand, looking for the promise of the promised land. Of the promised land. Oh, the sky is falling down and the creek is coming up. That old rickety bridge, Lord, is running out of luck. Nothing left to do but let the river overflow. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. Yeah, the times are getting harder and the money's getting tight and the cost of living's killing me. Nothing's going right. Now the polar cap is melting. The desert's gonna blow. It'll be better. It'll be better. It'll be better when it's better, I suppose. It'll be better. It'll be better. It'll be better when it's better, I suppose. When I was a little kid, I did what I was told. Now I go to work each morning in a corporate blindfold, feeling like it's getting late. The gate is gonna close. It'll be better. It'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. I dug myself a hole and I fell right in. A man comes along asking me where I've been. He said he never really cared, he just lets the four winds blow. It'll be better, it'll be better. I asked him where the hell he thought the Constitution when he called me back this afternoon. He said he didn't know. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. Yeah, I'm thinking that the scab is never gonna make it heal, and every broken bone will teach you how it's really gonna feel. But the sun is gonna rise again, the rooster's gonna crow. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. Oh, the sky is falling down and the rick is coming up. That old rickety bridge, Lord, is running out of luck. Nothing left to do but let the river overflow. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. Great. So I was in this radio program in Cleveland, and their folk show, get this, their folk show goes on the air 8:30 in the morning on Sunday.
Oh my.
And it had snowed the night before, so I'm trudging through the snow with my stuff, and I get to the station. There was another guy supposed to be on that program. I'll think of his name. Kind of a famous guy.
Not too famous.
And he phoned in to say that he got held up because of the weather. And so then I had another hour to fill on the radio at 8:30 in the morning. And the guy asked me, I played some songs, and I played It'll Be Better When It Was Better. It was a brand new song then. A real nice guy, and he asked me what that song was about. I just said, I have no idea. This one I know. We're just going to play one more short little thing, and then we're going to sing "This Land Was Made for You and Me." And we'll need a guitar player, and all of our cast come sing from wherever you are. But this is the one little short thing we're going to close with you. That's it. Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song side by side. We don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing a load side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? As long as we're together, it really doesn't matter at all. And when they've all had their quarrels and parted, we'll be the same as we started, traveling along, singing a song side by side. Jukebox. What if the sky should fall? As long as we're together, it really doesn't matter at all. And when they've all had their quarrels and parted, we'll be the same as we started, traveling along, singing a song side by side. Side by side, side by side,
Sounded great.
Come on up, everybody. As I went walking my ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you. I roamed and I rambled. I roamed and followed my footsteps to the sparkling sand, her diamond desert. All around me, her voice was sounding. This land was made for you. And try that harmony now. This land is your land. This land is your land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. One bright Sunday morning, in the shadow of the steeple, by the relief office, I saw my people. They stood there hungry, I stood there wondering if this land was made for you and me. There was a big high wall there, and it tried to stop me, and on that sign it said private property. But on the other side, it didn't say nothing. That sign was made for you and me. Sing it out. This land is my land. This land is my land. From California to the New the sun comes shining while I was strolling, the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling. A voice was chanting as the fog was lifting. This land was made for you and me. Nobody living, nobody will ever stop me as I go walking my freedom highway. Nobody living will make me turn back. This land was made for you and one more time. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. God bless the Two-Way Street Coffee House, 55 years. God bless you all for coming out today and supporting the Chicagoland area's most beloved music venue. Get on the mailing list. If you want a CD, there's some over there. All these instruments are for sale after the show. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Joel and Jennifer, for keeping the flame alive.